probably go with it right here and not go real slow. Oh yeah. Like I said, this clover right here is doing pretty good. I see a storm brewing right over here in front of us. Whatever seed that was that we used right here, we'll need to come up and weed eat it and try to kill the weeds out. The best, knock them back anyway, the best we can, and overseed that this winter. If I can, I'll have to go back on the video and see what seed we used here. Because I remember the day we were here, me and Ashton planting this, I had all kinds of different seeds and I can't even remember. I do remember, I think it was some of the seed whitetail clover started putting out. Little hairy spot right here. And I've got another camera right down here. It's a Link Micro camera. It was a Verizon camera. So we're going to go down here and put batteries in it. No hogs so far, or no hog sightings. Anyway, there's plenty of hog sign around here. If anybody wanted to just go after hogs, right here would be the place you could do it. And we got another big tree across the road. And my chainsaw's dead. Decided to turn around and head back out, and I'll worry about that camera later. It ain't worth tearing this side by side all to pieces for it. I'll have to come back when I got a chainsaw. Something's telling me I probably want to start carrying a gas-powered chainsaw for a little while so anybody can get all these trees cut out. They're all over. At least we got batteries in one camera right over here, and that's a good thing. I'm gonna head on. I ain't getting nowhere fast today. It looks like there's a storm coming. Big pop-up shower. Right here's this tree that I had to cut out a while ago coming in and running my battery down on that Bauer Harbor Freight chainsaw, and I just barely got it big enough to where I get the side by side through here, really. That's okay. That, or I need to get me another battery. Maybe start carrying 2 or 3 of them batteries for the chainsaw. That might be worthwhile. Just try trying to keep them carrying gas and oil and all that stuff. But it is what it is. It'll take a little while to get all this straightened out. Kind of surprised I ain't seen no hogs. Seeing a lot of hog signs. Just a matter of time before you see a big hog. Alright, I'm heading on around through here. Alright, we're headed down here into the gap. I brought 2 more 5-gallon buckets of rocks out of the garden that we're going to throw in this bad place down here that we did the last time. I ain't been back. I hope this is getting better. Hope it ain't worse plumb out. We'll know right here in about 2 minutes. And it looks like it's washed out. Yep. Well, actually, no. Better than it was. As you can tell, whenever we worked up here the last time, I put this little pole right here and dumped them rocks, and it's catching. So I'm going to put this pole right here, and I'm going to try to dump a couple of 5-gallon buckets of rocks right here now and see if I can get that part to filling in. This helps me get rocks out of the garden and helps the mountain road too. As long as somebody don't come and spin this out before it can have a chance to catch some dirt. I'm going to eat me a granola bar and drink me a bottle of water here while we're stopped. And as you can hear, we got us a thunder boomer coming. Seems like every time I come up here anymore lately, thunderstorm. But if we don't get a handle on this, it's going to wash plumb out. Alright, I got them rocks in. Drink me a water and eat me a granola bar. We're going to ease on down the hill here. turning up today. It's hot. Last time I was down here, this right here, of course you can't see now, I got the camera pointed toward me, but this down here was washing out too, big time. This whole place is getting terrible. To get more people involved in taking care of the trails. Right here and see if I can check the battery level on that Flex M camera right down here. Before I go down there, I don't have cell phone service down there. Alright, I've made it around here to the gap. I'm going to try to make my way over here to the mineral lick and put a bag of Grandpa Ray Outdoors Paramount mineral in the mineral lick, and a bear has knocked the camera towards facing straight down over here. So I'm gonna put this River's Edge strap-on step on the tree and try to get the camera up higher, and put a fresh set of batteries in it. It's right up in there. Alright, I've got the SpyPoint Flex M camera up. I changed trees. I'm going to spread this Grandpa Ray Outdoor Paramount mineral in the lick here. That stuff smells wonderful. Alright, we got the Grandpa Ray Outdoors Paramount mineral in the lick. And I put the camera over here in this tree. Put that River's Edge strap-on step. And then right there's the camera. I'm letting it go through its sequence right now to communicate, make sure it's all good. Then I'm going to close it up and get that step off of there. and we're going to get ourselves up out of here. And then the next stop's going to be down where the food plot number 2 and where I put the 2 apple trees out. That'll be our next stop. Grandpa Ray Outdoors Paramount Mineral. Go check it out. This is some good stuff. Alright, I've got the flex camera up there in that tree. Flex M communicating. Got the Grandpa Ray mineral in the mineral lick. And I'm gonna start heading back to the side by side. And then head over to food plot number 2 to check after the check on the apple trees. Hadn't been over there in a long time. Just want to see how they're doing, if they're doing at all. Alright, I'm headed back down to the side by side here. We'll get back to you shortly. Alright, we're headed round out of the gap over to food plot number 2 to check the apple trees. Out of the way that time. And the bugs are absolutely crazy here, man. I closed the windshield down. All the bugs and leaves and whatever else comes in. It's about more than you can bear. Amazing what a little breeze does. Back over there at the mineral lick, I had to go back to the side by side to get another screw in mount. That fire had been it. It didn't break the camera though, thank goodness. But I had to go back and get another screw in mount because I tried to straighten it and it broke off in the tree. Got my shower exercise for the day, that's for sure. I don't reckon it's gonna hurt me. I text Myra and Ashton, let them know I'm alright. told them where I was at and where I was headed. I always tell Ashton pretty much when I come up here where I'm going, tell him what my route's going to be. That way if something were to happen, he knows where to start. Created our hunt party for Katosa yesterday. Put us in for the hunts and sent the party number to Ashton and Caitlin and Nicholas. I think the deadline is July the 27th, I believe. So that'll be coming soon. Well, actually a month. Today's the 27th, so a month, and then that'll be, I don't know when they'll do the actual drawing. Hopefully we get drawn. We put in for the muzzle loader in October, and then the gun in November. Maybe we can go over there this year and not be accused of trespassing. Bridge right here. Buddy, that's steep. We are with another tree across the road. We should be able to get right across this and no problem. Bam, bam, bam. Remembered I got another camera right down here that's dead. kind of a snaky walk down to it. Here, I believe, for a trees across the road, somewhere right here. Already drank 2 waters so far. Tell you what, this heat and humidity, it'll sap it out of you. Turn that old barn barrel over here. It used to be set